A society where everyone becomes a producer, labor and livelihood after Pi network. Pi network is often misunderstood as simply another cryptocurrency, but its true vision is much deeper. In its early days, pioneers who operated nodes received rewards for securing the network. At first, these rewards seemed significant, but as millions joined globally, the share of rewards for each person naturally declined. This decline reveals something important. Pi was never designed to guarantee a livelihood from passive node operation alone. Instead, Pi was built as a participation-driven and labor-centered ecosystem where value emerges not from passivity, but from contribution. This brings us to a new understanding of labor. In the industrial age, labor was narrowly defined as time and effort exchanged for wages. But the Pi economy expands this definition. Contribution is not only about physical or mental work, it now includes creativity, technology, and community. In practice, contribution in Pi takes many forms. Technical contribution involves operating nodes, strengthening security, and supporting the digital backbone of the network. Commercial contribution comes through businesses that trade goods and services in Pi. Social contribution appears in DAOs, local projects, and cooperative problem-solving. Creative contribution includes art, writing, design, and digital content that enriches the network and even fuels artificial intelligence. In this way, Pi transforms labor into a wide spectrum of activities where almost anyone can find a role. As node rewards diminish, people will naturally shift toward business and creative activity as the foundation of livelihood. Small-scale enterprises will flourish, from local shops and restaurants to service providers who accept Pi payments. A new wave of creative workers, artists, musicians, designers, and writers, will monetize their work directly, without intermediaries. Communities will form DAOs to manage decentralized delivery services, renewable energy systems, or cooperative schools. What makes all of this possible is the infrastructure of trust that Pi provides. Traditional markets are weighed down by transaction costs, delays, and dependence on middlemen. But the Pi ecosystem builds trust directly into its design through verification, smart contracts, and social validation. This reduces transaction costs to near zero, creating an open space where participation is simple and accessible. For billions who were excluded from the old financial systems, the unbanked, the marginalized, the overlooked, Pi opens the door to full economic participation. This marks a sharp break from the legacy system. In the old economy, production was concentrated in corporations and controlled by capital owners, while the majority were dependent on wages. But in the Pi economy, decentralized trust empowers everyone to be both consumer and producer, prosumer. Work is no longer just survival, it becomes an expression of creativity, innovation, and contribution. People move away from dependence and toward autonomy. Ultimately, Pi network is not just about money. It is about livelihood, empowerment, and transformation. Node rewards may have been the first incentive to join, but the true livelihood comes from labor, creativity, and participation. Pi offers a path away from wage dependency and toward a self-directed economy, one in which value is created and shared by all. In this sense, Pi is far more than a digital coin. It is a new framework for human economy, one where barriers fall, trust is embedded, and everyone can contribute meaningfully. The age of passive labor is ending. The age of autonomous participation is beginning. And in this new society, everyone truly becomes a producer.